Hey guys, and happy Saturday. On today's video, I am going to show you how I am braiding my hair for my crochet braids. Now, I got started earlier and I wasn't going to do my braids on camera, but I said, you know what, I'm going to let my viewers see me still learn how to do my braids and crochets and stuff like that. So when I got started, I just had these two big braids going right here, and I'm like, that's not gonna be right. I know I didn't want a lot of braids because I have a lot of head and a lot of hair, like I said in my previous video. I don't want to be working on my head for a long time, and I don't want to intimidate myself. Another thing is, the reason why you see me looking all greasy and stuff is because I've been using my hair products and stuff, and initially I was just up here with no clothes on, and I said, I'll just throw this on so that I can be presentable online and let you guys see me experience this. I wasn't gonna do it at first, but I said, you know what, just let them see it anyway. So the braid, the crochet braids that I'm going for is the Gypsy Locs, wavy Gypsy Locs, 18 inches by Free Tress 2X. It has three colors. It is the color 99J, 530, and 1B. But this is what it looks like. This is one of the popular crochet braids the girls was looking for. I also have it in the 27 that they ran out, they ran out of stock with. I got that color too. And it is, I think, 1B, 30, and 27. But I'm going to use the burgundy color ones because that's how I'm feeling right now. I'll probably use the other ones maybe in the fall or the winter. This is what it looks like outside the package. Here goes a little loop, and here goes the color. So I was going to do individuals around my edges because I didn't want to pull my edges out, and I thought that maybe you guys know that my edges are like broken off and bald and stuff, and they're growing back in. So I didn't think they were long enough to even get in these French braids. Probably eventually they may come back out as time go on. The little short edges may just come back out. So let's get to what I'm using as an edge control. I have a mixture of this. This is my Dream Kid Smooth Edges. This has biotin in it. This is what helped my edges grow back in. You guys be asking me, how did you get your edges grow back in? This helped me. This is actually for children, but it doesn't know that I have an adult head. And this is the Hold Me Down. I used this back maybe about 8 or 9 months ago in a video. It made me crust up a lot. But what I do is blend it in, mix it with the Dream Kids, and I use my Dr. Miracle's Temple and Nape Balm. This is what helped my edges grow too. Okay, so I have videos on the products I use for my edges. I'll link it to this video. And what I did was I mixed it, all three of them, and I found that my Hold Me Down by Miss Jessie's here. This actually crusted up really bad in my video that I tried. But I mixed it with this and it doesn't crust up. It actually makes my Dream Kids and Dr. Miracles more hold, have more hold, and a little bit more better to work with. Okay, so because I'm using my stuff. I know it's crusty. It made me look like Krusty the Clown, but I'm gonna use it. All right. So, like I said, initially I was just gonna have these big old country chunky braids, but I think it's not gonna look right. So what I'm gonna do is take these two down and I'm gonna make this one look like these two here. So you probably say, well, Nezzie, what is this thing right here in the middle of your braids? These are called anchor braids. And the reason why I wanted these braids right here is so that I can have my hair worn on the side or in the middle. I can flip around. And another reason why I have my anchor braids is because when I see crochet braids with this long part going back here, I don't like that. I don't want a long part going way back like that. I want a normal looking part. Our parts, when we part our hair on the side, we don't have no parts going way back here. We have it just like stop right here or whatever. So that's what I want. I wanted that look. So that's what I'm going to do with this braid here. I'm going to take this braid down and add an anchor braid in and then braid it back. Okay. So far, let me show you what it looks like from the back. All right, so let's take this braid down here and let's add an anchor. Now, how do you add an anchor to your hair, Nezzie? Well, what you do is just separate this here, make it into 2 braids, and then connect them together and French braid on down. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. I just did not want a lot of braids, but I think I knew I needed more than just 4 or 5 big old chunky braids. I want the illusion of more braids in the front, but really not in the back. Okay, so now that I have my French braid down, it's already detangled. My hair is blow dry because I want it to be easier to braid through when it was time for me to braid my hair. So I'm just going to take a little bit of edge control. And put it right there. Then I'm going to take my brush, kind of like braid it on, brush it back rather, not braid it, but brush it. I got to part it. So what I did with the other ones, I just took my comb, went back here, the parts don't really have to be neat like they always say on here, but I just like to know that my parts are somewhat neat. Then you take this section here and divide it into 2 and part it. That's how you part. You take your comb and you go zoom. I find when I go zing, zing, it just don't be right. So just zoom like that. Just part it. Get the job done. Zoop. Okay. So I got 2 now. I have 2 braids, right? 2 sections here. And then I'm going to braid them separately and then braid it to the back with this hair. All right. So for right now, I'm just going to put this comb here. That comb will tell me that I am in that area. So I'm going to braid the bottom part first and then braid the upper part second. Does it make a difference? Probably not. Just easier for me. All right, so this is some little hair here, but I'm going to grip it as best as I can. So when I was going to do the individuals on the front, I was like, that's not going to work. For one thing, you don't have enough hair there. Another thing is the hair that you do have is too long for the dreadlock, the crochet braid. And my hair would have been, I don't know, I think it would have been too hard for me to get inside the individual locks. So I didn't want to mess with that. I messed it up. So I just braid it back as far as I can, right here. And then I'll stop. Now the cool thing about this edge control, it gives me more slip in my fingers, so when I do braid my hair, it's not as hard to do. It's easy to flow straight through. That's what I like about the edge control. It gives it a little greasy feel. All right. Woo. So get the hair out your face, because hair stays in your face the whole time if you have lengthy hair. Then I go over here to the upper half of the braid. I go to the upper half of the section. Then I start French braiding here. Some people say cornrows, other people say French braids. Same thing. Don't want to hear nothing about NEZI'S. That is not French braiding. That is called cornrows. It's the same thing, okay, guys? So I just keep on braiding. And like I said, this edge control has a slip. So when I get right here, when I get to this section right here, I'll latch on to this lower braid and combine them together and make them as one. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to explain how I French braid my hair or cornrow my hair. I really can't explain it that well, but this is what I see myself doing. What I'm doing is I take 3 strands of hair and I'll take one strand from the right, pull it out, and go underneath the middle strand so I can go over to the left. Grab that hair and then I'll pull it back under the 3rd strand to go back to the right. So what I'm doing is feeding my hair more hair as I crisscross. And as I crisscross, I go underneath the middle strand. That way that the hair will connect all the way down and create a look of corn. If you can create that look of corn, then you're doing a good job. So that's what I'll do. I just take one strand from each side, go underneath to go to the other side, and I crisscross under the middle strand. I hope that makes sense, because I really can't explain it. Cornrowing is really a visual learning technique. Now that I got that braided, I'll just switch hand positions. I switch hand positions and braid over. Now the braids are not going to really make a difference on how they should look, because again, they're going to be hidden. You're probably saying, well, Nezzie, what you going to do with your long ends? Well, I haven't figured that out yet, but I guess I'll figure that out before I install my crochet braids, crochet faux locks. What they say, we're going to cross that bridge once we get to it. If you find yourself messing up, just keep doing it until you get it. That's how we learn. We just keep on. What is going on with this braid here? I'm getting on my own nerves. We just keep on until we get it right. Guys, I got so much greasy stuff on me. And I know I'm going outside, but I think I want to take a bath. I feel so greasy from all these products. So now we got this one over here to handle. I'm going to break these down in 2, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's a random clip. I didn't realize I was recording myself, but you can see my hair when I finished it. You can see that it looks like I have like a whole lot of braids in the front, but really I don't. I have an illusion of 10 braids in the front, but really I have 7. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, comment, and like this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah!